What's up friends? In this video I'm going to show all coin locations in Super Mario Bros. 35. The main focus of this video is going to be showing the best route through each stage to get the maximum number of coins in each one, but I will show alternate routes if there are any, as well as go over interesting mechanics like how the multi-coin blocks work in this game and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot jam-packed into this video. Would really appreciate if you subscribe if you're not already. So we're going to be in practice mode to show all of these off. Not all of this will be practical mid-match, like you might have a bunch of enemies in the way of some coins, or you might be needing to focus on time so you don't lose, or some coins just aren't even going to be worth it because they're kind of out of the way. But regardless, I just want to show the most you can get in each stage and where they all are. And notice I got 15 coins from that coin block. That's basically the most you're going to be able to get. Technically you can get 16, but it's kind of complicated, and a lot of times even if you're getting 14, that's just fine. So I'll go over exactly how those work in the next level, and right now that is 45 coins in 1-1. That's pretty much the best that you're going to do on average. Okay, you can take this pipe in 1-1. There's 19 coins in this underground. Overall, this route is going to get 23 fewer coins than the other one, and you're not going to be able to use the star or get as many power-ups, but it does let you beat the level faster, so there are some situations you might consider taking it during a match. Alright, I'm going to pause a couple times during this level because there's a lot of stuff I want to explain, but first off, you'll notice I'm going to grab a power-up in a lot of levels because that actually lets you get more coins from the multi-coin blocks. Less distance between you and the block on each hit means you get to get more coins out of it, because unlike a lot of newer Mario games that just cap out at 10 coins or so, this one gives you like 3.5 seconds-ish that you can grab coins, and as many as you can get during that time, you get to keep. There's also different heights, like last level I talked about how you can get 15, technically 16 from a block, and that's if it's 1 or 2 blocks above Mario's head. Ones like this, which are 3 blocks above him, you can get 10 to 12. And most of the time you're going to get 10. If you're lucky, you'll get 11. And no human's probably ever going to get 12. I'll explain that in a bit, but you want to come down this pipe. This is the fastest way to grab all these coins. And then for this block, you want to jump into it backwards. And that's because if you jump into it forward, you're probably going to walk out on accident like that. But that is all the coins for this stage. I'm going to go to the warp zone and explain the multi-coin block mechanics. You don't really need to know this, but I think it's kind of fascinating, so I just want to tell you. And while I talk about it, I'll just throw up a clip of me actually getting 16 coins from one of the blocks. It's super hard, and the reason it's so complicated, and I keep being like, you can kind of get more, but not really, and that's because the multi-coin blocks are actually on a cycle, and what they do is every 21 frames it updates like what frame you can go to until you can't collect any more coins. So if you hit a block on the first frame of the cycle, you'll have 210 frames, which is 3.5 seconds, to collect coins from the block. If you hit it on the last frame of the cycle, you only have 190, and that's going to determine whether you can get an extra hit or 2 in or not, depending on the height of the block. So yeah, if you have a 1 or 2 high off the ground block, then you hit it on the first frame of the cycle and you jump frame perfect on every jump into the block, then you'll only have 6 frames to spare to get 16 coins. But I mean, if you just hit that 5 frames later into the cycle, you're gonna have to do every jump frame perfect. So 2/3 of the time it's not even going to be possible to get 16 coins out of the block. So that's why 15 you're doing great most of the time. And then getting 12 out of a higher block, you have to hit it on the first frame of the cycle, and you have to do every single jump frame perfect. It's barely even possible. I don't think anyone's ever actually done it outside of a task. But yeah, that's why the multi-coin block is so complicated, and most of the time, if you're getting 14 or 15 coins, you're doing just fine. So, yep, that's 1-2. We got 93 coins. Because of multi-coin blocks, technically you can get 98, but if you're getting 93, you did just fine. Alright, 1-3. No coin blocks in this stage, just a bunch of coins strewn about on the ground. I like to do a neat little trick over here called a power-up jump. In order to do it, you have to grab a power-up mid-air while not holding the jump button, and then start holding it during the animation, and it lets you jump out of it, so that looks pretty cool. Pretty useful in certain spots. I'll also mention that I made a paste bin with the maximum number of coins you can get on each stage, so I'll put a link to that in the description if you find that useful. But yeah, we got 23 coins in 1-3. That's the most you can get. Okay, 1-4. I'm going to grab the power-up, and that's not because it's useful for getting coins, but I just want to show that you can hold right and run through this hallway, and you won't get hit by the fire bars. So that is useful. There's only 6 coins in the stage, and they're all hidden in invisible blocks right here. So that is all 6 of them. There you go. 6 coins in 1-4. Okay, 2-1. One of the stages with the most coins in the whole game. First thing you're going to want to know is that there's a 1-up hidden in this area. Right up here. That'll get you 20 coins, that's nice. And then there's a whole bunch of power-ups in this stage. Really good stage overall. A couple more coin blocks over here. And then you're going to want to climb this vine to go to the coin heaven. There's 4 coin heavens in the game. 2-1, 3-1, 5-2, and 6-2. And 2 variants between them. One of them giving you 41 coins, the other giving you 52. This is the 41 coin variant, but it's a lot of coins either way. And this one brings you down right next to a multi-coin block, so that's super nice. $15 coins there. 1 final coin block hidden there. And that'll get you 95 coins in 2-1. Whole bunch of coins there. Okay, one alternate path if you don't take the vine in 2-1 is you can go in this pipe. It's going to be the same underground as 1-1, 19 coins in it, but obviously that's a lot less than you can get in the coin heaven, and the coin heaven drops you out right over here. So, yep, those are the only coins that you miss going up there. Okay, 2-2, the first of the 2 water levels. If you add up all the coins, it's not terribly low. There's 28 coins. They're not really the fastest to get though, but I will show getting all of them. Beware when you're over a pit like this, the whirlpool that pulls you down super fast. I will say the stage is definitely a lot easier when you have the fire flower to fireball the enemies out of the way, but I can't do that in practice mode. Alright, final 6 coins here. And that is all 28. There you go, 28 coins in 2-2. 2-3 time. It's kind of hard to grab all the coins on the stage because of the Cheep Cheeps. Especially on this version, they changed them so they jump at some crazy angles they never did before. But if you get all the coins, you will get 35. It also feels really good to grab a full row of 6 as Small Mario, just without slowing down. Just, all 6 right there. Okay, so that is all 35 coins in 2-3. We're here in 2-4, another castle stage that only has 6 coins. They're not in invisible blocks this time, but still, only 6 of them. They're right here. Grab those, and that is all the coins in this level. There you go, all the coins in 2-4. Okay, 3-1. This is the stage that lets you get the most coins in the entire game. Want to go down this pipe? This is the only appearance of this underground section. Some of the other ones repeat, but it's the only time this one makes an appearance. And there's conveniently a fire flower there too. Next on the bridge, there's an invisible 1-up right here. And then there's a star right here. It's pretty useful for fighting the Hammer Bros up ahead. 1 coin. The other block is a fire flower if you want to get that. And you can jump right up here to go to this coin heaven. This is the 52 coin heaven. So after this, we will be at 87 coins. And then it comes out next to a multi-coin block similar to 2-1. So after I grab that, I'll be all the way up to 102 coins. There you go. The only stage in this game that lets you get a triple-digit coin count. Very nice. 102 coins in 3-1. Okay, if you don't end up taking the coin heaven, there are 3 coins over here that you won't get to see. Maybe you want to take this star to plow through some more enemies and build up time or something. But yeah, those are the only 3 coins you miss out on if you go in the coin heaven, since it drops you out right over here. 3-2. This level's not really the best for coins. It is the best for shell kicks. But this is a video about coins, so it does not really peak the list. Okay, that was fun. Gonna grab this star to kill this dude. In the middle of a match, I'd recommend killing that guy with a fireball if you have it, and then grab the star afterwards so you can keep it longer to run through all the enemies. But yep, all we get is 22 coins in this one, and that's it for 3-2. 22 coins. Alright, 3-3. The -3 of each world is these similar levels that have lots of pits in the ground, and there's kind of just coins floating everywhere. Something interesting is you'll notice there's an invisible 1-up in all of the -1 levels, and in the original game, in order to make those invisible 1-ups appear, you had to collect all the coins in the -3 level in the previous world. So, for example, getting all of the coins in 3-3 in the original game would make the 1-up appear in 4-1. Just an interesting fact for you, but there you go. All 22 coins in 3-3. Okay, 3-4. Actually has even fewer coins than the previous 2 castles, coming in at 5 coins this time. There's 2 in those coin blocks right there, and 3 more floating right over here. And that is it for this stage. Just 5 coins. 4-1 is one of those levels that actually has quite a few coins, but a lot of them are pretty slow to get. So whether they're worth getting or not, who's to say? Also, if you get this stage during a match and you end up killing Lakitu, you might cause a whole bunch of chaos, so there's that to consider as well. Make sure to grab this invisible 1-up for +20. And then, if you do it right, these coins over here, you actually can grab and then still enter this pipe. It's pretty tough, but yeah. If you're Big Mario and you come down here, you can crouch under this to still get this, and then you can jump up, like crouch jump through that little gap, like that, and still grab that power up. So it's okay if you go down there and you are Big Mario. And then right at the end, there's this cool multi-coin block. Okay, so I should have gotten a couple more coins, but that's a good opportunity to actually explain that if you do frame-perfect jumps, you're actually going to hit the block too fast, and it's not ready to give you another coin. So you actually don't want to be too fast hitting the blocks, or you can't collect them. So that actually should have been 78 coins, technically 79 if you get a perfect coin block, but yeah. That's the right route to take for 4-1. Okay, if you don't go in the pipe in 4-1, there are some more coins over here in coin blocks. So these 9 coins are the ones that you won't see if you end up going in the pipe, and you would come out right here. So that is the alternate route in 4-1. 4-2, pretty cool stage. Has a whole bunch of power-ups and a couple different routes. It also has one of the best hidden blocks in the whole game, and that is right here. I got 11 coins out of that. Really hard to get 11 coins out of the 3 high blocks. But I definitely wanted to make sure I showed that off at some point. So some hidden blocks there. Down here. Some more. 15 there. There is a star in here. But not really too important because we want to take this pipe when we're trying to get all the coins. You will lose out on about 25 coins if you need to use the star to go kill a bunch of enemies or something. Yep. Finally, right over here, one more power up, and 10 more coins, I think. So yeah, 74 coins, really good considering the multi-coin blocks that I got. And that's pretty much the most you're going to get in that stage, 74. Okay, if you choose to go to the warp zone in 4-2 instead, there are a decent number of coins in the warp zone, but you will actually lose out on a pretty good chunk. There's 33 less coins on this route. So you'll lose out on a decent number of coins, but this warp zone is still pretty useful since it lets you pick which level you're going to go to next. So there are situations where you'll want to do this instead, but yeah. That's how many are in the alternate route. Okay, 4-3. Kind of a tough stage, honestly, especially trying to grab all the coins. Okay, kind of got to play with the platform for this one. And the rest, once you get over here, you can actually just run off and then run off. And that makes that part easy. And that is all 27 coins in 4-3. 4-4 actually has 0 coins in the whole level, but I think I'll play through it anyway just because it is a maze. You have to take the right path through the castle, so I'll just show off the right path. You want to go on the top route, on that first crossroad, and then you have to take this little zigzag down to the bottom here, and that will actually take you to the end of the level. So yeah, 0 coins here, but figured I'd just show all that off anyway. One of the problems with trying to show you all the coins in 5-1 in this practice mode is that there is a multi-coin block in this stage, and I have no way of powering up to Big Mario, so I'm not going to be able to get all the coins from it that you can normally. So just take whatever amount I get and add about 5 to it. But yeah, the majority of your coins are basically going to come from this one up, and then the rest are in this pipe. So I'm probably going to get 10 here. But imagine if I started the stage as Big Mario, then I could have gotten about 5 more from that block, and the rest are in here. So yep, 40 coins. That'll pretty much do it for all the coins in 5-1. 40 coins, but you could get more if you start as Big Mario. Okay, 5-2. Pretty interesting stage. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of coins, but then there's a coin heaven, so in the end, there ends up being quite a few. Just gotta deal with a few Hammer Bros. There's an invisible block there, and you want to grab these coins. Don't scroll the screen too far so that you can still come up here. And then climb the vine to the coin heaven. We come up here, we'll grab 41 coins. And somehow, almost all of the coin heavens, when you jump out of them, you land right next to a multi-coin block. So that's pretty cool. This one is no different. It is right here. This one's actually going to be pretty tough because since you're right next to the block, you need to delay your jumps long enough so that you don't hit the block too early. I only got 14, but you obviously can get 16 if you get lucky and perfect execution. See, even I get 14 sometimes. Don't worry if it happens to you. That's probably the hardest one to do in the whole game because it's right next to the ground. But yeah, 73 coins, pretty good score for 5-2. Okay, you actually can enter this pipe towards the start of 5-2 as well. Takes you to this interesting underwater area. unfortunately, if you come in here, you can't go to the coin heaven, so it is going to be a lot less coins in the end, but just know that this route is here, I guess. I don't think in Mario 35 you would ever really want to come down here, but, you know, it's there in case you didn't know it was. So that's the alternate route in 5-2. 5-3 is actually just a repeat of 1-3 with bullet bills, so it has the exact same number of coins. I consider just not even showing it, but instead what I'll do is I'm going to show you a speedrun of it, so you can jump straight to that platform as it's coming up. You can go under that guy, and yeah, just figured I would show you something else instead of just a repeat. Still have something interesting. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, 5-4 is actually like 5-3, where it's a repeat of a previous stage. This time it's a repeat of 2-4. So yeah, I guess every time I run into these repeats, I'll just put in a speedrun of the stage instead. You can see the stage has 6 coins, they're right over there. And yep, that is 5-4. Okay, finally time for World 6. I think it's the most interesting world. 6-1 and 6-2 actually have a really nice number of coins. I'm gonna kill this guy because there's another one that shows up right away, but hurry and grab all those coins before the Spinies get too close. There is a 1-up right over here. And then there's actually some hidden coin blocks right here. Maybe they put those in to let you kill Lakitu, but yeah, kind of interesting. That one's a power-up. I'm gonna try and kill him. Okay, because this next one, here's a trick. If you get it next to the edge of the screen, you can just slide right in here and it's not scary to fall off. And then here we go. Alright, I only got 14. It's hard to get 15 out of the really low ones. It's a lot harder to time. But yeah, 62, basically a good score for 6-1. 6-2, best stage in the whole game. There are 4 sub-areas in this level, so obviously going to be a few different routes to consider. First things first is don't scroll the screen too far when you're getting this multi-coin block. That's so you can keep this pipe on the left on screen and enter it. For both of these multi-coin blocks, pretend that I started as Big Mario and I was able to get 5 more coins out of each of them. I just wasn't able to do that because I'm in practice mode. Grab these coins. Now there's 3 sub-areas left, and luckily we only have to consider 2 different routes between them, because one of them takes 1, and the other takes the other 2. Grab a power-up, and then the first of our 2 routes is right over here. We will reveal the Coin Heaven bind block, use this invisible block to help us climb up, and this is going to be the 52 coin variant of the Coin Heaven. This time with a smaller platform, so it's a little bit harder. But yeah, tons of coins up here. This is the, between the 2 routes, the one that gives you the most coins. So typically the better option for getting lots of coins. That's gonna drop us pretty much all the way at the end of the level. Just have to grab the flagpole, and we're done. 84 coins. Pretend I got like 10 more from those multi-coin blocks if I started the stage as Big Mario. And yeah, quite a few coins in 6-2. Okay, this is the other route for 6-2. They diverge at this power-up block because you can go in the following pipe. That sends you to this underwater area, the same one that was in 5-2. And there's a decent number of coins in it, but not as many as the Coin Heaven. The thing is, there's still another pipe that you can go in over here. I guess I'll point out that there is a star, just in case you didn't know. But yeah, you can go in this pipe as well. This is really nice. Grab all these coins, as well as this power-up if you want. And all of that is going to get you 70, although you can add 10 because, again, I started as Small Mario, so I couldn't get as much from the blocks. So yeah, about 80 coins. It's gonna be like 15-ish less coins than the other route. But yeah, that is the other route in 6-2. We're in 6-3, definitely one of the toughest stages in the game, especially with the horribly butchered spring physics. But either way, we're gonna show getting all the coins. This is just a power-up. We're interested in the coins. Some more over here. If you want to take the spring, you have to wait for this platform to come back. But alternatively, you can do something like this. And then a couple final ones over here. And that is all. 24 coins in 6-3. Okay, 6-4, repeat of 1-4. So we will just do a quick speed run of it. Six coins total in that stage, just like 1-4. And there you go. Okay, 7-1. This power-up is tough to get if it's a fire flower you're trying to get, but you can do something like that to get up. Getting all the coins in this level is going to be hard just because of all the enemies, and especially the bullet bills. So I'll do my best, but I might not get as many as possible, especially right here. Like one of the hardest multi-coin blocks to get. Yeah, so really hard to get as many as you can out of that one. But over here, you have a hidden one up, and then you can go down this pipe. 19 more coins down here. And then that is going to be our coin score for this level, 54. Obviously it could be a few coins higher, but really tough with the way the level's laid out and where that multi-coin block is. And that's a decent way to fight Hammer Bros, in case you struggle with those. Stay in their hammer arc, wait for them to go up, and bop them. So there you go. All the coins in 7-1. 7-2 is a repeat of 2-2. I don't think I'm even going to speedrun through this one because it's long and not super interesting, so go check 2-2 if you want to see all the coins in this level. Same with the previous level, 7-3 is just a repeat of 2-3. I basically already speedran through it the first time around, so if you want to watch this level, go watch 2-3. 7-4 is like 4-4. It's a maze castle that has absolutely 0 coins, but I'll still show off the path to take in case you don't know. So you want to go bottom, middle, top, and then you're going to jump back to top, down to middle, and then back up to the top. Bottom, middle, top, top, middle, top. And that's how you progress through 7-4. There you go, 7-4, 0 coins. Okay, 8-1, longest level in the game. Doesn't have the most coins in the game, but it still has quite a lot, coming in at 85 maximum. Some coins are just kind of hanging out in the air. 20 more are hidden in this 1-up right here. And then these ones right here are going to be pretty tricky. You have to grab them and not scroll the screen too much, so you can still go in this pipe. And then there's going to be a couple multi-coin blocks in this level that I can't get the max from because I'm Small Mario and can't become big in this practice mode. So just pretend I got like 5 more than I actually did from that block. And the same goes for this multi-coin block up here. Normally I could get a few more if I could be Big Mario. Alright. I'm gonna grab this star just because I feel like it. That's it for most of the coins. The rest are just kind of right in your path as you run through the rest of the level. And there's 4 more over here. So yeah, if I was bigger, I could have gotten more coins from those blocks. But 73 is still pretty good. Let's say 83 if I was Big Mario. That's it for 8-1. Only a few levels left. We are here in 8-2. I'm going to take out Lakitu because he's kind of a nuisance trying to get the 1-up up ahead. And it is right over here, directly above the spring. As Big Mario, you can spring again into the blocks on the side and then jump up through the hole. But I'm small, so I kind of got to wait. And you don't want to go too fast or you'll despawn the 1-up. Okay, luckily there is a power-up right here. So I can be Big Mario for this multi-coin block over here. But this one is really similar to the one in 7-1, where bullet bills are shooting at you and there's enemies all around, so it's kind of hard to get all the coins from it possible. But yeah, that was about the best I could do. Here's another underground. did 2 frame perfect jumps. Every time you hear that bonk sound, it means you jumped the frame you landed. And unfortunately, that is too fast for the block to re-register, so missed out on 2 coins there. Plus probably a coin or 2 on the earlier multi-block, because all the bullet bills coming at you. I got 60 coins, but yeah, you can get a few more. That's still all the locations of the coins in 8-2. Okay, in 8-3, not too many coins left in the game at this point. This level actually only has 1 coin block in the entire level, so we're going to speed on over to it. Luckily it's a multi-coin block though, so we can get a maximum of 16 coins from it. And it is right here. Keep in mind, I started the stage as Small Mario, so I can't get 16. Max I could get is technically 12, but 10 is just fine for a human. There you go. That's where all the coins are in 8-3. Okay, 1 level left in the game, and a whopping 1 coin left in the game. Sort of. This is a maze castle like 4-4 and 7-4, except the maze has to do with taking the right pipe in each room. So you hear that sound, it means I went in the wrong pipe. The rooms also loop if you just run past all the pipes. It'll just restart the room. So here in our second room, we have our precious single coin. It's right here. And like I said, if you keep running, it'll restart the room. Hear that sound? Ba-ba. It means it looped the room. Try again. And when we come over here, you'll notice that our 1 coin is collectible again. Wow, we got 2 coins. We got the same coin twice. The only recollectible coin in this game. It's probably why they didn't put coins in the other maze castles, because they didn't want you to just recollect them, I guess. But yeah, technically you can collect that coin forever. Not sure it's the best use of your time, but there you go. That is the final coin in the game. Now we'll just finish up right here. Beat Bowser, and that is it. That is all the levels. That is all coin locations in Super Mario Bros. 35. Same as the original Super Mario Bros. Some slight differences, but for the most part, there you go. Hope all of this knowledge helped you out, and this isn't to say which levels, like if the level has the most coins, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the one that's going to help you get the best coin high score in matches, but you know, I just figured I would share all that knowledge with you. Do with it what you will. Thanks for watching.